points in the invitational event. There may not be points or prizes, but it still helps you look good.
Now, what you're talking about, Emma, there's always prizes in offer for invitational events. What Lance is laughing at. I heard him behind that screen. Looks like it's going to be a very dry race at Bahrain, and you wouldn't expect anything different. So welcome along, everyone, to the Bahrain Grand Prix. We're doing pretty well, I would say. It's looking really good in the championship as well. 4th place finish in Australia. Best of the rest. And we're currently beating Kevin Magnussen, which is good. We need to beat young Master Magnussen. The idea of this one now is to get as much in the way of resource points as we can, because we want to get those 2 powertrain upgrades, those 3 aero upgrades as well, and we want to try and get that chassis upgrade, so at least we can get some stuff in for China. And we don't know if that's going to be possible, but we're hoping to have a good race around Bahrain. We've already got our team goal, so I would say we're not too far away from getting what we want. In fact, if we keep the current contract, I think we might be all right. So yeah. What we're going to do, we're going to get out there, we're going to get practiced, get qualified, and then, well, actually, we'll see you for qualifying.
The cars are ready, the drivers are ready. We hope you're ready as qualifying is about to begin here in Bahrain.
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that, and even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race. So I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
Not gonna say anything, Jeff? Okay, no problem. Yeah, I think it's fair to say we're in trouble. We're in trouble. The pace, it's there, but it's not there. So we've kind of got to give it everything in as short a time as possible. Excuse me. But we're going to try, folks. We're going to try. And that seems to be the biggest problem, turn 1. Can't get it slowed down. Nice through the chicane, and now here's another corner we seem to lose time on. Be interesting to see how we compare to Hamilton. I don't know if we can compare to Hamilton, but we're going to give it a go. As we come up to the second timing beam, which is somewhere around here. There it is. Through the last corner, a little bit wide on the exit. Come on, to the line, to the line, to the line. Now we go compared to Bottas. Oh, we're only half a second slower than Bottas. They said we were only going to be 19th. I think we've proved them wrong, haven't we? We'll keep an eye on that time. Everyone's going faster. We're all right at the minute. At the minute. We're through. Oh yeah! But the problem is Magnussen's also through. So we lose Van Dorn, Alonso, Ericsson, Gasly and Hartley. Okay then. I think we can call that a success and get on to Q2. Yeah, so Q2. We've saved a set of super softs, that's good. So let's get out there and see what we can do. See if we can't muck this first corner up, because Lord knows we're trying with this first corner, but it just seems to be we can't get... We either slow the car down too much or we can't get it slowed down in time. It really does. Yeah. I'll tell you what, if we can get through to the top 10, I'll be happy. If we can get through to the top 10, we'll be very happy. Or we want to beat this Ferrari out. Good. Yeah, that's not too bad, we'll take that. That was a good turn one. Now carry some speed through turn 4, I think that was. And into 5, all a bit wide. Let's see how we compare to Verstappen. That corner is so horrible. Ooh, forgot about DRS then. Again, I think it's going to be a case of I don't think we're going to beat the Ferraris this weekend, because the Ferraris have just got so much engine pace. We're the fastest car in the middle sector. We're 4/10 up on Verstappen. If that's the case, then we're going to be in the low 28s, aren't we? If we're going to be in the low 28s, I'll guarantee us. Surely. Surely fastest. Oh, not quite. Not quite. But there's a lap for you. What's your answer to that then, Kevin? Magnussen's got no answer to that lap. He's like, what? There's Ricciardo. We may have no answer. We've left it late. We're through. We're through and Magnussen's out. Ha ha ha. Nah, 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 nah. So we lose Kevin Magnussen, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz, Roman Grosjean, and, well, Lance Stroll. RIP. Hey, this is going to be good for the race, this is. Let's, I'll tell you what, we're fighting some good cars this weekend. Let's go to Q3 right then. I'm going to get straight out there and set me a lap. I acknowledge that even though we're 8th in the last session, Q2, I acknowledge it's with the three cars that are on the soft tyres, so Raikkonen, Vettel and Hamilton. They're not our fight this weekend. we've mainly got to be looking at the cars that are on our tyres. So I think our fight this weekend is with Esteban Ocon. Ocon? I say Ocon. Because he was only a couple of tenths in front of me, so we could beat Ocon this weekend. We'll take that as a job well done. As we come up to one of the Red Bulls. I don't know if they're on a slowdown or if they're on a quali 2. That was a bit clunky through that chicane as we get Bottas with a 29.1. That's disgraceful. Anyone gets close to that, then they're in trouble. Oh, the car sliding. There's a better lap from Hulkenberg. And we're only just slower than Hulkenberg. They're going to be our fight this weekend. Hulkenberg, Ocon, and I would say to extend Charles Leclerc as well. As we cross the line, we go, wow, we're 1.6 slower than Vettel. That's a reality check for you. That's a reality check. What's Vettel got that we ain't? It actually puts in 9th, so it'll put Theory in 10th.
Our best lap so far is a 1:28.6.
Is it worth going again? It might be worth going again. Get the super sticky Q3 set on. Let's have another go. Right, let's have another go. So we know we're slower than Bottas. We're faster than Bottas at the moment.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
So glad we do. Let's go and give this a shot then. Oh, there we go. There's the problem with turn 1 straight away. Although in saying that, we're not too far off, are we? We can... Oh, that's wide. That's wide. That's the end of that. They won't let us keep that. Or will they? It's clunky again. That's game over. So we may be looking at starting P10. We don't know on that just yet. In fact, no, look at this. Look at this time we're gaining coming down the backstretch. And now into the last corner. We're gaining time all the time. It's not a lot. In fact, it's not even a whole lot. So, I think we'll take our P9, probably P10, and we'll call that a successful session.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, who are Vettel, Raikkonen and Daniel Ricciardo. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
So yeah, I think that's our fight tomorrow. Leclerc, Hulkenberg and Ocon. Anyone else in front of us is a bonus, I would say. So, back to the shop, I would think. Unless Claire gets in the way. Wow, that's interesting. That we beat Kevin Magnussen, but he had the faster lap than we did. That is really interesting. I actually thought we'd be the faster there, but obviously not. So that's some more good points for our cause. We know we've already got...
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Thank you. We know we've already got 600 coming in from our contract. Because we got that 4th place finish in Australia. So, let's start preparing for China. I think it's got to be an engine upgrade, doesn't it, really? And we'll take fuel injection. I think we'll take the fuel injection. That'll be ready for China. That'll give us a bit more engine power over the Mercedes, which you wouldn't think we're the customer team and we're beating the factory team in engine power. So yeah, everything looks good there. Let's do this. Let's go get it. See what the message is here. Nah, I'm not really too nervous, Jeff. So you're all right there. Let's go get this one and let's have fun.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Sakhir as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1, of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside.
Would you not want to be privy to that into the first corner?
Ocon,
oh, looks like we have some penalties.
And Hulkenberg, Leclerc,
We're going to start P8.
Magnussen and Sergio Perez.
Raikkonen takes a penalty.
Daniel
Ricciardo took a penalty.
Stroll,
That's
Hartley,
big.
Pierre Gasly and Fernando Alonso. Ericsson
and Van Dorn took a penalty, but no one cares about Van Dorn.
Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
I would agree, top 10 finish. Looks like we're coming on lap 5, so can I edit that? Coming on lap 4 instead? No, there's no room for error. Okay, that's fine. So let's go get racing then. I reckon if we're not in the lead by the first corner, we're going to be pretty darn close. Here we go. We're off. I think if we stay, hug this inside wall, we're going to be good. Look at Ocon! Look at Ocon! Look at Ocon! Oh, I told you we'd be there close! But the car that's come out in the lead is Bottas! As we go steaming in on Bottas and take the lead, caught Bottas napping. And now Bottas, I think, is in a fight with Charles Leclerc. No, he's not. He's come away from Leclerc.
We're looking good from the start.
So it's myself and Bottas. Leclerc is in third. Oh, if we could have Leclerc do us a favour. Oh, the car sliding through turn... whatever turn that is, I forgot. And now pretty wide through, down to the run to the penultimate corner. But look at this, we're sticking ahead of Bottas. It's almost as if we got the legs on Bottas again. Where has the pace in this Williams come from? All weekend we were nowhere. The gap's at 1.0 seconds. Vettel has now taken Leclerc. Not that I give one. Now, out of turn 5, I think they said that was turn 4. Bottas is 0.9 of a second behind us. If you don't mind, Valtteri, would you mind staying there, please? Oh, look at this, everyone's dropped Leclerc now. As we go really deep into turn 10, we'll have to go wide. That's exceeding track limits according to them. We're going to have Bottas all over our company soon. Where is Leclerc? I don't see Leclerc unless something's happened to him. We've run one right. I'll get that word out in a minute. Run wide again. The gap's now down to half a second. Here comes... Well, it looks like Leclerc's really dropped back. So here comes Bottas. How close is Bottas? He's close enough.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
The good news is he won't have DRS this lap. As we go into turn 1, through turn 2. We've got Bottas now really close to us. It might be a lunge into turn 4. He's getting close, but he's not close enough. Oh, we run wide. There. That's easy for me to say. And now he's really close. He'll have DRS this lap.
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
Tell me to reduce ERS deployment. We're going to bung it in rich, try and keep the threat from Bottas away. And he got close, but not close enough. Now it's all about a good exit. There's a good exit for you. That should keep Bottas at bay. But the worry is, look who's coming. Vettel is coming. I don't know what the gap is, but we've run wide again. We've got everything going. He's got DRS.
Gap to teammate behind is 13.5 seconds.
He's got DRS. He's going to give it a spirited run down the outside. Bang wheels. We touch wheels, ladies and gentlemen. And we come out with the lead again. It's gonna be one of those races. One of those races where we just haven't got a clue where the fight's coming from. Whee! That was a four-wheel drift. Gonna be proud of that in the World Rally Championship. Oh, that's us done. Oh dear. And we've lost out to Bottas. Damn it.
Okay, keep on him. He might make a mistake.
That's some encouraging words there from Jeff. Keep on Bottas. And to be fair, we aren't too far behind Bottas. As long as we're somewhere in the DRS zone, we'll be alright.
Okay, some information on Bottas. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Oh, you're about to lose the lead. We're going to have DRS. In fact, Bottas in the pits, coward.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
I guarantee if that was Vettel, Vettel would have took his punishment like a man. Bottas cowered into the pits. Now there's another car we've got to watch. Kevin Magnussen's in third place. How did he get to third place? From... No, where was he? He was way down the grid. I will tell you now, if Vettel comes, we ain't fighting Vettel because that's not a fight we can win at the moment. A fight with Vettel is not a fight we can win. But a fight with Bottas we might be able to win. As we slide it through.
Box this lap, please.
Yes, Jeff, I will box this lap for you. Although, to be fair, Magnussen's having a fight with one of the Force Indians. I think that's Esteban Ocon. So here we go. We're coming into pit this lap. We get it slowed down. Vettel carries up. Mind you, Vettel's on the super softs. Sorry, softs. That's why he's carrying on.
Exit now.
2.2 stop from the boys. We've bunged it into Richards. That Bottas, no, that's Hamilton.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
So I think we've actually cleared Verstappen and we've cleared Bottas. So that's 2 danger cars out the way. And now we're going to give them the in-lap of our life. Sorry, out-lap of our life. Oh, that was very rough over the curbing of turn 8. I think that's right.
Reduce the ERS deployment, please. We need to charge the battery.
Actually, that's turn 7. The hairpin's turn 8. And that's turn 10. So it looks like Verstappen has dropped Bottas. Hamilton here is in a great scrap with somebody, I don't know who. He's 4.2 up the road. There should be pit stops from the super softs coming off now. Raikkonen steps the fastest lap of the race. But we got to keep an eye. Teammate in the pits, so Stroll in the pits.
Lance is in for his stop.
Look at all this lot in the
Gap to
pits.
car in front is 2.9 seconds.
Hamilton's not stopped. There's one car that's the odd car out here because the only 3 that should be in front of me is Hamilton, Raikkonen and Vettel. And I think I've seen who the odd car out. I think it's Grosjean. But the car you want to watch is the car that's right behind me because he's just setting flyers. Vettel is on the move. One day we'll get turn 10 right. And did I say Vettel's on the move? It's Verstappen on the move.
Gap behind is 1.9 seconds.
Although we seem to have something for him at the minute. I think we've got enough for Hamilton. So when this all cycles out, we might cycle into the lead, you know. It all depends on how far...
We're leading our teammate by 18.2 seconds. Verstappen has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
Good for Verstappen. So Grosjean went in, so that's one less car to worry about. We'll definitely get third because Hamilton's not too far in front of us. Will we get Raikkonen? Can we end up having a fight with the Ferraris today?
The gap to the car ahead is 4.0 seconds.
He's losing 3/10 a sector, I think, because of the degradation on his soft tyres now. But I tell you who the car you want to watch is. I think the winner of this race could be right behind me, Max Verstappen. That's who I think will win this race. If he doesn't win, he'll get close. Because believe me, he was on it. He was on it. There's Vettel. He's just going into the penultimate corner. Raikkonen's on the way down the back straight. As our car gets all kinds of leery. That's going to give Verstappen a look. That might also cost us... Well, I think we weren't going to cycle into the lead anyway.
Raikkonen's taken the lead.
Now, can we beat Vettel? It's going to be close to beating Vettel. And we got Vettel. We've got Vettel, but look who's now right on our tail. Max Verstappen.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Look at him. We'll just park our car on the outside, thank you, Max. If you want to come round, it'll be round the outside, like always. That's the way you play this game with young Maxwell. And now, I'm hoping Vettel does me a favour here and takes the attention off me and puts it firmly on Verstappen.
Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
I don't think there's enough for him to make anything up down this straight. This is going to be a 3-horse fight for the lead now. Oh, that's... Oh, you don't want to do that too much. Now down the back straight, Verstappen's still interested. So here we go, he's going to have DRS. He's going to have everything. We run a little wide. Hamilton in the pits, Verstappen's coming. But look out, here comes Vettel. I think to be 3 wide into the first corner to give them all plenty of room. Gave him plenty of room, and somehow Vettel got through into second. This is going to be a fight that rumbles all race.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
He's still right there with Sebastian Vettel. He's going to be right there down into turn 11 as well. Because that car's got some pace. That Ferrari's got a lot of pace on him as well. Can we withstand the Ferrari pressure for 5 laps? That is asking a lot. On the young shoulders of this competitive race driver. Here comes Vettel. He's gone into the slipstream. He's going to go round down the outside. He's getting the move done, but will he get there in time? The answer to that question is no. And we just run him out wide. That's going to put him into the clutches of Verstappen. In fact, we ran him really wide. I think we ran him so wide he might not have DRS this lap. Coming into... out of turn 10. Oh no, he'll have it. He's close enough. He's close enough to be a nuisance. But he wants to look behind him. Because the trouble's not me, the trouble's behind him. Oh, we too deep into 11. Four-wheel power slide through turn 12 as well, down out at 13 now. Have we got the gap? No. He'll have DRS and we might have to we might be free wide into the first corner again. We put a nice little cushion between us. Now what are you going to do this time, Sebastian? He's got in the slipstream, but I don't think he's close enough. If his move's going to be anywhere, it's going to be into turn 4. So we'll offer the inside, outside of the corner to him.
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
He hasn't taken us up on that offer.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, this is going to be a to-the-line race. As we get an absolutely fantastic exit out of turn 10. And their inability to pass this Williams is bringing another car into play. And this is a car that took an engine penalty, remember, did Kimi Raikkonen. So, where are they? They're close. There's going to be somebody saying, just give Vettel the win. Well, why should I? I'm not going to give him anything. He wants it, come take it. They might take it now. Almost bang wheels. And we get to keep the pressure on. And we come out with the leader still. Unbelievable.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Get your elbows out, that's what I say. Now that we've done that, that's pushed Vettel back into the clutches of Verstappen and Raikkonen. In fact, with Verstappen, oh look at this, they're having a fight. In fact, I think Vettel's dropping back. I don't think we did do anything to Vettel. Oh, keep it together, man. I think the back tyres are starting to give up. We're 1.6 ahead of Verstappen. He's not close. So here we go. Oh, look at that. That's a fight you
This
want
is
to
your
watch.
final lap of the race. Gap to teammate behind is 22.6 seconds.
I think it's Vettel. I think it's 3 wide behind me. Who's going to come out in front of that? It looks like Verstappen. Is this the final lap? Oh, it is. Oh my God, we could win the Bahrain Grand Prix. Wouldn't that be something? Not bad for a car they said was going to qualify 19th. Oh, that's
There's
wide.
only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I don't think Verstappen's close enough. In fact, look at this. Perez is coming, and I think Hulkenberg as well. Actually, it might be Ocon. There's no need for heroics through this corner. There we go. I think we're there, folks. Although, in saying that, Verstappen's left of a second behind. It's gonna come to the line. But out of the last corner, we can see the line. It's victory for Williams.
Superb driving. That's the race win.
Brilliant stuff from Williams today. What a superb victory. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know. I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close fought battles on track.
Scrub.
It's what all the fans are after.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
I think that's a fantastic result there. Give that trophy a kiss. You're damn right, a kiss. And now it's time for the champagne!
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, I have to give it to Kimi Raikkonen. Consistency, good battle, sensible driving. He can be pleased with that performance today.
On to the constructors then. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
I think you had to give it to Raikkonen there, didn't you? 11th to 3rd. Give me a break. Perez got some useful points for Force India. Magnussen and Bottas and Ricciardo. Hamilton didn't score. Wow. What happened to Hamilton? Nearly got beat by Ericsson, I think, yeah. And the 2 McLarens at the back of the field. Scrubs. Right then. I would say go back to the shop, but I know someone that's going to interrupt us on the way back to the trailer.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
You won.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
There's no secret. Great car, great team.
How are you feeling after that win?
Well, it's all down to our aero people, really.
Things are looking up after last week, aren't they?
Absolutely, and we've been heavily investing in this aero package.
You really cut your way through the field today.
The strategy? Well, I think it's simple. The aero package.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thank you, Claire. Should be a clean sweep on Magnussen. Scrub. Not a lot of points. I would have thought we'd have got more than that. Never mind. That's one of the bros being called for his sandwich. Look at that. Everyone's rep went up. Hey, we're almost at veteran status.
That's a great result. You did really well. I don't think we can have any complaints with that performance.
Jeff, you complain about that performance and I'm gonna douche you out, mate. Alright then. Let's have a look. Carl thinks if we can put the car in podium positions, we're happy enough.
That should get the team a
Well,
nice
I think
boost
if
to
we
their
can do that
development.
as well, we're happy
And it won't
enough.
hurt when it comes to your next contract
So
review
let's
either.
see. 2 620s. I think we'll be able to get one aero upgrade. Yeah, I think we'll only get one aero upgrade, so we'll get one, definitely. And then hope we've got enough points left for the engine. Oh, that is out of order. We're 1 point short. That is out of order, we're 1 point short. Can we not get any other aero? No. They put the prices up, very convenient. Oh dear. So look at all this good stuff we've got coming for China. We ain't gonna be scrubs for long. Look at that. Joint championship leader with Sebastian Vettel. Now you tell me it doesn't get any better than that. Look at that. We're already doing better than we did in season 1. Look at that. But season 1 we'd already scored a 10th place. Well, now we've got 4th and 1st. Incredible. But that's it for this race weekend. So hold on then. Any upgrades now? If I get some big upgrades, I can get them ready for Azerbaijan, couldn't I? Yeah, I can get them ready for Azerbaijan. And Azerbaijan could do with a lot of engine power, as well as some aero as well. If we can get a bit of chassis, that wouldn't be too bad for us. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this race, because I certainly enjoyed this race, and we shall see you in China.